Imagine a universe where to get into the World Cup you have to have the best looking jersey. Well, as you can see here, that's exactly what I'm doing, going through every national team kit in the world to determine who ends up at the World Cup to end up finding the World Cup champion of jerseys. The first round works by putting every nation onto this wheel, spinning it 4 times to get 4 nations, and picking the best one to move to the next round. This is now episode 34, and I think we have around 18-19 episodes to go before the next round. But I'm going to finish it. We're going all the way. Now in this episode, the wheel got us Moldova, Ethiopia, Mozambique, and Trinidad and Tobago. Now the first one is Ethiopia, not an African powerhouse on the pitch, but definitely an African powerhouse when it comes to the kit. A lot of African nations have the combination of green and yellow, but I think Ethiopia has one of the better ones. And when you go to Europe, it's a lot of red and white, and Moldova has one of those ones where it's a really great design in the subtleties, but the actual kit is kind of like a basic Jacko one. What makes this kit fantastic is really the subtleties behind the logos and the sleeves and all of that stuff. Which brings me to one of my biggest challenges, because Mozambique has a very basic kit, but the red, black, and yellow really mesh with each other to make it just look nice. And this is my question to you: is a kit better because of the subtle details, or is it better because it just looks nicer? Which brings us to Trinidad and Tobago, combining a very basic pro clubs type kit with some fantastic red, white, and black lines in the middle. And so this makes it one of the hardest episodes because each one has a claim to go to the next round here. But I value how a kit looks at first impression, and so therefore I won't pick Trinidad or Moldova. And then if you're gonna compare Ethiopia and Mozambique, well, Mozambique is great red, black, and yellow, but Ethiopia just wins when it comes to the tiny intricate details that make it stand out from all the other green and yellow kits. But don't forget, as always, to vote below because your pick could go to the next round.